This girl got pregnant unexpectedly, but her boyfriend cruelly abandoned her. Her father flew into a rage, and to protect the family's reputation, he found an honest farmer in the remote countryside and forced her to marry him. When Raymond first saw Lily, he was stunned by her beautiful face. He couldn't even look her in the eye, and his hands trembled as he poured water. But Raymond never expected that the first thing she'd say to him would be about the baby.
Do you think you'll be able to love the baby?
I do.
This honest man agreed without hesitation. They met in the morning and had a simple church wedding that afternoon. Everything happened so fast that Raymond didn't even have time to get wedding rings, but Lily didn't care.
I don't need one.
Fine.
In her heart, marrying Raymond was just to appease her father. Her mind was still on her ex-boyfriend who'd left her, but Lily could never have imagined that months later, she'd fall completely in love with this honest countryman. When Lily first arrived at Raymond's home, her high heels looked completely out of place in the mud, and the unfamiliar surroundings and her newly met husband made her nervous. Raymond tried hard to consider her feelings, patiently showing her around the house. It wasn't big, but everything was neat and tidy, and he'd prepared the brightest room for his wife. However, during their first meal together, the gap between them became clear. Lily was a college student studying archaeology with broad knowledge, while Raymond only knew how to grow potatoes. They had absolutely nothing in common to talk about. To avoid the awkwardness, Raymond got up to wash the dishes, trying to escape the situation. That's when Lily finally asked the question that had been bothering her.
I was just wondering why you agreed to this.
There was confusion in her voice, but to Raymond, Lily's pregnancy wasn't a mistake, and her arrival wasn't a burden.
Maybe it'd be God's will.
God's will.
After dinner, they quietly went to their separate rooms. Raymond wrote in detail about meeting his wife for the first time in his diary, while Lily opened her locket with her ex-boyfriend's photo inside, tears blurring her vision. The next day, Lily told Raymond she wanted to call her family. So Raymond put down his work and drove over an hour to a town with a phone. While Lily made her call, Raymond visited the town library for the first time. He borrowed 2 books, one about archaeology because he wanted to understand what his wife studied, and one about baby care since he had a lot to learn as a first-time dad. Meanwhile, Lily complained to her sister about everything in the countryside from the phone booth, constantly asking about her ex-boyfriend, but the man seemed to have vanished. After hanging up, Lily felt conflicted, and after thinking it over, she sent a letter to her ex, hoping he'd change his mind. On the way back to the farm, Raymond taught Lily to drive the truck. Smart as she was, she learned quickly and smiled for the first time in a while. News of their marriage spread quickly through the village, and at church, young girls approached Lily, admiring her elegance and beauty, while older ladies gossiped about their love story. Lily didn't know how to respond, but honest Raymond lied to help her out. At 4 months pregnant, Lily went for a checkup in town and left the clinic in a terrible mood. In 6 months, the baby would be born, and then everyone would know about her shameful secret of getting pregnant before marriage.
People will know the baby's early. What will they think then?
I don't care what people think.
I don't see how you could be immune. People judge, people gossip.
They won't say a thing.
Why is that?
Well, they want the best for us.
Lily felt a warmth in her heart. At that moment, she felt that maybe this simple man Raymond was more trustworthy than her ex. Perhaps to thank Raymond for his care, Lily decided to cook a meal herself. Raymond took a bite of the scrambled eggs and his expression froze instantly. The peppers were so hot he couldn't breathe.
Maybe I put too many jalapeno peppers in it.
No, it's real good.
But not wanting to hurt Lily's feelings, he forced himself to say it was delicious. Just then, they heard an excavator outside. It turned out that a few days ago, Lily had casually mentioned she liked swimming, and Raymond had remembered. Raymond knew he wasn't educated and couldn't speak pretty words, so he showed his love through actions.
What are you doing with that thing?
You said you like to swim. Dig you a hole. Summertimes you and the children can go swimming.
Operating the unfamiliar excavator, Raymond was full of hope for the future, not knowing that Lily wasn't ready to be a wife yet. They went to the town dance together, and Raymond awkwardly admitted he couldn't dance, but his tapping along to the rhythm caught Lily's attention, so she decided to teach him. At first, his steps were clumsy and exaggerated, but gradually Raymond found the rhythm, and they had a wonderful time at the dance. Back home, they said goodnight at the stairs.
Good night.
But the atmosphere was charged. Looking at his lovely wife, Raymond couldn't help trying to kiss her, but Lily gently turned away, not yet ready to accept Raymond as her husband. One day, Lily's sister came to visit her in the countryside, and seeing the desolate surroundings and her sister's ill-fitting clothes, she urged Lily to come back to the city with her, sharing her plan. They could bribe reporters to spread rumors that Raymond was an alcoholic with a bad temper, so Lily could rightfully divorce him and have the baby in the city. But Lily refused without hesitation, explaining she could never hurt Raymond because he was the best man she'd ever known. Days passed, and one day Lily's car broke down right near the old house where Raymond's parents once lived. Inside were old items they'd left behind, but to Lily the archaeologist, these were treasures. She dragged them home, excitedly showing Raymond her discoveries, telling him that their family would soon have a great archaeologist.
Someone in your family was a budding archaeologist.
That word, family, made Raymond genuinely happy. He knew his wife was starting to accept him as her husband. But one day when she got home, Lily discovered Raymond had burned everything she'd brought back. To Raymond, they were just trash, not knowing Lily treasured them. Seeing Lily so angry for the first time, Raymond quickly ran to the well, hoping to save some remaining items. But what was burned, and Lily's anger wouldn't subside easily. The next morning, Lily found a note Raymond had left.
Dear Livy, if you like junk, you'll like the cellar. Be careful, it's dusty down there.
And a smile crossed her face. She knew Raymond did everything just to make her happy. Taking items from the cellar, Lily cleaned each one and placed them around the house. Raymond fully cooperated with Lily, and though he didn't understand, he knew it made her happy. Days passed and their feelings grew warmer, but a letter's arrival changed everything. That day, it was snowing heavily outside, and Lily brought the dog inside so it wouldn't freeze, then prepared dinner as usual, happily waiting for Raymond's return. But when Raymond came home, the usually gentle man suddenly became upset.
We don't have animals in this house.
Get out! Get out! Get out now! Get out!
He angrily chased the dog outside and handed Lily a letter, a reply from her ex-boyfriend. Raymond learned that all of Lily's previous letters weren't to her sister, but to the man who'd abandoned her. Raymond's heart was broken. The woman he'd cared for with his whole heart was still hung up on the man who'd hurt her. Lily didn't know how to explain to Raymond, even though she now considered him her true family. The next day, Lily got up early for the first time to make Raymond breakfast. He refused it, though his tone was still gentle. Lily knew she'd hurt Raymond, so she found his sister and told her about the letter's contents. It turned out Lily had still hoped her ex would come back, but his reply crushed her completely, as he denied the baby was his and refused to take responsibility for either Lily or the child. Lily planned to leave, hoping it would make things easier for Raymond. At the Thanksgiving dinner table, Lily thanked everyone but hinted at leaving.
I've learned more about love in my 6 months with this family than I did in the 25 years in my father's house. I will always remember you, every one of you.
Back home, Raymond waited for Lily in the living room. He knew she was leaving and thought he could handle it calmly, but he was wrong.
I know you may have your mind set on leaving, but I can't let you go without telling you how I feel. I've fallen in love with you. And I love that baby. For me, you're the best thing that's ever happened. Livy, you're a fine and talented woman. You're a pitiful cook, but it doesn't matter. I can do the cooking. I know you had your heart set on going to faraway places, but there's a good bit of history right here in Otero County. If you like Indian canyons and dugouts, I'll help you find them. You can dig around all you want. It's not like I'm trying to sell you something.
Raymond pulled a ring from his pocket and walked up to Lily. Lily knew Raymond had forgiven her.
That day, when the preacher married us, I forgot the ring.
It was a late wedding ring, but the timing was perfect.
I have one now.
And actually, Lily had already fallen in love with Raymond.
Ray, the truth is, I don't know if I deserve you. How do you know this could work?
I know, because someday you're gonna forgive yourself.
That day, she burned everything related to her ex-boyfriend, throwing even the locket into the fire. Just then, Raymond rushed home, arriving just as Lily was about to give birth. Soon the baby was born safely, a lovely big boy. And as the baby cooed, Raymond gently sang the lullaby his father once sang to him, immersed in the joy of having a son. Watching this scene, Lily felt endless gratitude, deeply realizing that Raymond was the most precious gift of her life. In reality, we always long for passionate love, but often overlook that most people's lives are made up of countless ordinary moments. Raymond never said, "I love you" to his wife, but he expressed his true love through quiet, selfless actions.